How much for an hour?
Well, it's gonna be 250, and I take Venmo and PayPal and credit card, but no American Express, just Mastercard, Visa, and Discover.
You don't take cash?
It's like cash. No, cash was abolished already. The government said that cash is no good. You had to turn it in and get your city creds. Otherwise, you don't have anything anymore because the cash is now worthless. It's more like a collectible than anything else.
And that is just the tip of the iceberg of the danger of going into a cashless society. Nobody wants that transaction previously mentioned on any record.
Hey, I completely disagree with everything you just said. That transaction you just mentioned, that should just be legal, but we're not even talking about that. I think a cashless society is fantastic. I'm so tired of having all of this cash in my wallet just waiting to get robbed so I can be a proper victim. So no, I disagree. I think get rid of these paper. Get rid of all of it. And that maybe we can then start talking about should we have to report everything in that way? And let's be clear, that transaction could just be labeled under lady consulting services. So you never know. We'll find a way to do that. But I am all for the cashless society. Cash is outdated. We need to get rid of it. It's already numbers in a bank account, in a computer system somewhere. So I don't know why we're pretending we need to have cash and it's backed by the gold standard. No, it's a number that you can just keep adding zeros to the end, as we've seen. So yeah, we're already in a cashless society, and the world's better for it.
You're all over the map, and now you're pulling in gold standard and everything. We'll get to that eventually, but the transaction should be legal, of course. But I'm glad you brought it up, right? Because when you don't have a society that uses cash, they can change the laws at any time and make whatever it is that you enjoy now illegal. And if there's no cash, you have no way to circumvent the system. Now you're just trapped in the matrix. So there's no reason why you would want that to be the case. And then you're worried about being robbed. Well, the easiest way to rob you would be to just put a few keystrokes in there and change your bank account balance to zero. If you don't have anything outside of the banking system, you're at the mercy of the bank, and the bank is at the mercy of the government. And if you trust the government, well, then you deserve whatever ends up happening to you. But definitely, cashless society is not the way to go if anybody values freedom.
Well, it absolutely is. Now, I mean, cash, as if cash circumvents anything nowadays with monitoring and all of that. It really doesn't. You have people with cash all the time getting in trouble. It only stands there to get you in an even deeper hole. Honestly, if you don't like something, vote. Vote to have it changed. And then if it's currently illegal, don't use cash to try and bypass it. No, that's the wrong way to go about it, because maybe if you can afford some fancy lawyers, you can do that, right? Like all these congressmen that don't go to prison when they get caught with that exact transaction you just mentioned, but everybody else is doing time or getting their record in a really hard situation. But a cashless society, what it sounds like is you actually just want to be able to hide from the government. And maybe what we need to do then is go cashless and focus on crypto and go around it if that's what you want to do. But we need to evolve past cash, because right now you and I both know that cash isn't providing the security that you think it is.
So, tell me more about this deeper hole I can only get with cash.